Hi everyone, I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update of what we're doing with recording or streaming for the Inside Track. We are going to attempt to live stream all the presentations, but this is something that is quite new for us to do. This is our first event that we're actually trying to do that, so I've been helping Phil out with some aspects of that. But essentially what I want to show is how it will sort of work on the day. So you'll just know how your presentations will interact with the streaming and with the recording. So recording and streaming is pretty much the same thing. If we can't stream live, we record and then we will upload later. So basically at the beginning you saw we had like a waiting slide, so it would be like if we're waiting for the stream to start, we would have that sort of slide. So at the moment you're just seeing a scene of me on the webcam. So we can construct scenes with different sources like a webcam and other cameras and also your presentation. So the way it works is if I just change scenes, so now what you're seeing is like what would be on your laptop. So I'm just hooked up to just an old laptop of mine that has obviously no Nortons on it at the moment, but basically what I'm showing is we're taking that feed from your laptop, so whatever's on your laptop we can show on the screen, and at the same time it will be projected onto the screen at the venue. The venue's pretty good. So we have that, and so we may flip back to webcam like this, or we also have the ability to cut to another camera like this one. So we'll have a camera that will perhaps give a view of you, which we can do picture in picture and pop in, or a wide view of the audience. So we'll be setting up two cameras. So one will be more on you, and one will be like a broad audience, and we'll have the screen. So we can do picture in picture off one of the cameras. So this would be, say, this one, or the webcam that I'm using. So we have the ability to do that as well. Now what I want to touch off on is I've got a series of introduction slides or scenes that will be shown as we prepare for your presentation to start. So this is what will go to the stream, and before we cut to you in your presentation. So I will just quickly show them so you can see what I've got. If you need changes like a change of image or anything, I'll just talk to you first. So if you need a change of image or text or anything like that, or you don't like the logo or whatever, or you've got better images that you can send to me, you can do that. So I'll just run through each of those introduction slides now. I've got no audio on those slides when I go to them, so it will be just silent for a minute. So I'll start. So that gives you some idea of what we'll have. So those introduction slides will pop in before you start, and then we'll flick to your presentation or to you, depending on how your presentation is. I know some of you may have PowerPoint, some of you may not have PowerPoints at all. You may be using flip charts and stuff like that. So we will, organise the cameras around that at the time. So just be aware, anything you're presenting on your laptop that goes to the projector screen, we can pick up in the stream. So if you're demonstrating something outside of PowerPoint, that's fine. I'll give you just a rough show of the equipment we're using, if you like, just so you've got some idea. So I'll just pick up my webcam and just move that around a bit. So we just have some simple hardware that we use to manage the flicking of sources. So so that's really just flicking between cameras and the PowerPoints on this equipment. So it's all pretty simple, pretty light. I'm just testing with a bunch of, like the presenter laptop, using this Leica projector just to show that, and you can see in our software that we use to stream, it sort of all brings it together. So turn around again. So I hope that gives you some idea. The venue is really good. So you can, it is heaps of space, heaps of light, and it is really a great venue. We did a technical check the other night and identified some issues we had, and with integrating to their equipment, etc., etc. So hopefully we've got all that nutted out now, and we'll be starting our setup about 7:30, just to make sure we get everything hooked up and working as we hope. So be patient with us if things don't always go to plan, but we'll try and make your presentation as less hassle for you, and also get the benefit of having your content streamed, and it's a resource you can go back to in the future. So hopefully that just gives you a little brief overview. As I said, if you want anything changed to those introduction slides, just pause on them as you go through them, and let me know of any errors I've made, any changes you want, if you want a better image or whatever. We've got time to do that. Okay, so I'll just leave it there, and we'll see you on Saturday.